Hi, I'm Bruno Pozo, and today I'm with.
James Daniels.
So, what are you doing here at VidCon, James?
Here with Salary Transparency, trying to get videos actually. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what does your channel focus on?
Transparent salaries. So pretty much what we do is we go around, we ask people what they do and how much they make. And with that, we're trying to help close the gender pay gap as well as help fight for pay transparency within the corporate America.
Oh, that's actually a really awesome mission. I didn't know that was actually the goal of it, huh?
Yeah. Man, we're working on it. I'm just the behind the scenes man. My spokesperson, Hannah Williams, she's the one that actually is better at speaking at what our mission is.
And shout outs to Hannah Williams, she's the GOAT.
Yeah.
So, how many VidCons have you been to?
This is actually my very first one.
How are you enjoying it so far?
So much better than what I was thinking. I mean, like, kind of get an idea of what these things are, but what I've tried to do is not look too much into it. So far, it's been really awesome. Met some really great people, and shout out to my daughter McKenna because I know that she's definitely going to be watching this, and all the creators that she loves is here as well. So it's super dope.
Dude, I think that's probably one of the most exciting parts is just seeing all the different creators and so many different platforms, and you get to just be in the same room with them and actually meet them. It's honestly a once in a lifetime experience, I would say.
It really is, and I mean the knowledge that we've gained so far just from speaking from a few people here is like just really mind blowing.
I completely agree with you on that. So, actually, what inspired you to create content?
I think it was more so we saw that there was a gap as far as people talking about how much they were actually making, as well as in the world that we're working in, not many people really knew exactly like how much they're valued, and it's kind of hard to understand what your value is when your company tells you, "Hey, don't talk about your pay with anyone else."
Yeah.
So then, after a while of her creating content, of her being very transparent about her salary, we kind of seen that people loved it. So we thought, hey, why not just go out and do this full time?
Yeah, I can completely sympathize with that mission because that's something I've noticed as well. When you get hired, it's like, oh, you don't talk to your employee or your coworkers about how much you're making. Well, why not? What's the secret here? Like, it's somehow taboo, and it shouldn't be taboo. Why is it taboo?
I think it's taboo because it's a way for corporate America to continue to underpay their employees. I mean, the last company I was just with, right before I quit my job, actually, they were actually very pay transparent. And one of the coworkers who had probably about 10 years on me as far as experience, he and we were making the same amount, and we kind of understood that we were there to hold each other accountable. If we're both making the same amount, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ensure that you're getting your job done, and I expect for you to do the same for me. But it shouldn't be on us to ensure that corporate America makes salaries transparent.
Fun question. Favorite content creator?
Donut Media.
Donut Media. What do they do?
Cars, a lot of car stuff. I was a mechanic in the Marine Corps, got me into cars, and found Donut Media and was just fell in love with all their content. I heard they're actually supposed to be here with their high-low car, so
Really?
yeah, hoping to check that out.
What has been the biggest factor in your success online?
Vulnerability. We're just completely open and try to be as transparent as possible. It doesn't always work as well as we hope for because some people can be very, very hateful for no reason at all. But best thing to do is just be vulnerable. I mean, people want to follow you for you. You know, your content is just a secondary thing.
Yeah, I know that the trolls and everything online, it's something I've grown up with, so I've come to accept, but it can be a very challenging hurdle for people to overcome with just all the hate comments and negativity that they receive by just simply posting online. So,
Right. Yeah, it's terrible. But like one of my other buddies told us, all publicity is good publicity. And at the end of the day, like, yeah, they're talking negative on your posts, but at the same time, they're still talking on your posts. It helps create dialogue, and that's another thing that we're trying to do is create dialogue as far as pay transparency in corporate America.
fantastic, man. I love it. So, do you guys make money online?
No, currently we don't. Any money that we do have coming in is kind of like just our savings, but we are trying to work with brand deals. We don't want to hate saying this, but we don't want to monetize our audience. It's more so we want salary transparency to be worldwide. Think that every company should be very pay transparent, and we figure that we'll get money from assisting other companies to be very transparent.
So, what camera do you shoot on?
Currently, we shoot on the iPhone,
Which iPhone?
the iPhone 11.
Really, not like a 12 or a 13 Pro, maybe?
No, we're going to upgrade. I just haven't done it yet. But yeah, right now we're on the iPhone 11, and it does actually really well. I can only imagine what the 13 does. So
What about your microphone setup? What are you running?
our microphone setup is a microphone that we actually got off of Amazon. I think it's called the Comica, and it works actually really well. You just plug the transmitter into our phone, and then the microphone is actually wireless. Works easy.
Keeping it lightweight, I like it. So, would you say creators have a better connection with their audience on TikTok or YouTube?
I think it kind of varies depending on your content. The way that our content works, we actually get more engagement via Instagram, but we do get a lot of people who see us out in person and they say, hey, I've seen you on TikTok. So it seems that we get a lot of people in our area from TikTok, but we get a lot of engagements from Instagram.
So, what common mistake do you see beginner creators make?
Not being consistent, honestly. That's our huge thing that we harp on as well. Is just we try to post as consistently as possible because we know if you expect this content, then other people expect that content. So,
And you stay on top of people's minds as well, since like if you go on for a week or 2 months or something, all of a sudden you come back with a video, they might not have that connection to remember you as well.
exactly. And then the way that social media works is we're all processing information really quickly. So if we're not at the forefront of your brains, you're definitely going to forget us.
How did you find your voice or style?
I think it just kind of came to us. Like the way we dress, the way we talk, all of it, that's kind of just us, So we're kind of just trying to portray ourselves through the video.
So just be authentic, right? And that's how you get it through it?
Yes, be very authentic.
All right, so here's a lightning round. It's going to be a this or that. So real quick, repurpose content or posting natively on the app?
Natively on the app.
Smartphone filmmaking or DSLR?
Ooh. Smartphone only just because we do a lot of walking.
Auto or manual shooting for video settings?
Ooh, manual because you can rely on the auto for sometimes, but not in all situations.
TikTok, IG Reels, or YouTube Shorts?
Ugh. But I have to go with TikTok because that's where a lot of our followers are.
And last but not least, OnlyFans, Patreon, or Fansly?
Oh, I think Patreon. A lot of the YouTubers that I actually follow use Patreon. So,
Well, thank you so much. Last thing, where can people find you?
you can find us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube Shorts, at Salary Transparency. We're actually on Twitter as well at What Do You Do?
Thank you so much, and have a great day, man.
Thank you.